What up, y'all? It's Jada Renee with Indie Media and Indie Music Group. Just wanted to hop on here real quick and talk to y'all about the concept of using your shows for marketing opportunities. Alright, so I'm just being super transparent because this is literally the week, or actually like the last week and a half, has been the week where I gotta basically show that I'm a real person and talk to y'all about South by Southwest and hop on phone calls and, do FaceTimes and prove that I'm not a robot. Like, which I'm gonna stop doing because this shit is getting ridiculous. But basically, I'm coming in this talk really about mindset. So it's like, in order to be a successful independent artist, you have to shift your mindset from thinking that this is the same and that you are the same as the industry standard and as the industry mainstream artist. So I say that because, again, when you are an independent artist, it is a completely different industry that you're working in, which is the independent industry versus the mainstream industry. So I'm gonna need y'all to chill with this whole concept of I do not pay to play. Unless you are an artist independent that is solid. I'm talking like La Russell status or Nipsey status, or it's a couple IDK, Denzel Curry, and even lower than that, I can't even think right now, but y'all be blowing me because it's and even the artists that I name, they curated themselves up enough on the independent lane to say that. They've built themselves and their brands up enough to confidently say with their chest, I'm not paying to play. And honestly, just to keep it a smooth 100, everybody pays to play. And it's like the concept behind it really fucks with me because it shouldn't even be pay to play. It should be invest in your brand. The concept of pay to play is in my opinion, backwards, because why wouldn't you want to pay? And you're not playing, but why wouldn't you want to put your own money up behind your brand to get you to whatever perceived outcome that you have? So it's the mindset has to change, because if you still an independent artist and you're not at the level of the artist that I named, then you have no reason to not do independent shows. You have no reason to not figure out your marketing strategy. You have no reason to not post content daily, to not create a content calendar. You have no reason to not sit there all day and figure out what's the best way for you to get seen on this big ass internet, to figure out how to make your stuff pop. So coming to me and saying I don't do paid to play, and I go on your Instagram and you got between 500 to, let's say, maybe, I don't know, 1,000 followers, and your content is shit, it's not consistent, you feel me, it's, all over the place, I see no proof of doing shows, no proof of you doing anything outside of rapping to this, app, which is cool because you are supposed to do as much as you can to drop and see, how many people that could reach. But if it's not tailored and packaged properly via a music video, shows, proof of you being able to do this either in the world, creating content of you like they did back in the 90s on the street rapping, literally, this is I'm gonna do a whole breakdown on La Russell because this is exactly what he did. He took his time, he was rapping in the street. If y'all are followers of him, he was literally rapping in the street, doing freestyles. He was literally walking down his neighborhood, having conversations with the cameraman, talking about different, levels of the industry. He was giving a full, candid, breakdown and synopsis on his marketing strategy, very organic, similar with Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey literally content, showing the behind the scenes, showing him in the studio, showing him do independent shows. Rather, it's independent in the sense that you pay for it in terms of booking the venue, figuring out, how you market it to your fans to get them there, or you pay for a, slot for a show. It's about how you market it. You should be going to a show and bringing your cameraman. You should be going to a show and figuring out, who in that room outside of who you came with really locked in or resonated with your music, and you should get their number, their email, You know what I'm saying? Like, follow them on Spotify, all of those things, because you should be so obsessed with the marketing aspect of it. It's like, get out of your ego and really look at where you're at in the industry. It's 2026. Like, what are you talking about? You don't pay to play. And who's playing? Like, throw that whole term out. Throw the whole term out, because it fucks up the mindset of where you think you're at versus where you're at in reality. Like, if there's no resume of you actually being a solid built independent artist, from, like, I'm talking all the way down to having an EPK, that's the first thing, all the way down to, like, you pitching yourself to different promoters and different venues and different booking agents. Like, do you have a background catalog of shows that you've done before for you to sit there and not say that you don't do these type of shows? If you don't, then you should be like Pac-Man in this bitch, eating every opportunity and making it accustomed to your brand as an artist and putting that out there for whatever outcome that you want it to be. Like, you should be doing all the open mics in your city. You should be doing all the open mics in your city and about, maybe like 3 to 5 cities around you, just to get your name out there. You should be literally figuring out how to get to different cities like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Detroit, like, to rap. Literally, even if it's not for a show, just for content, just for putting yourself in the atmosphere of different places outside of your general vicinity. If you're not doing that, bro, stop wasting my time, like, on this app telling me what you don't do. What do you do? What do you do? And what have you done right now for your brand? Like, and I ain't saying this because, like, I genuinely care, you know what I'm saying, about people, like, saying, like, oh, yeah, no, I don't do pay. It don't really do me no disservice, like, if you choose to not do my show. Like, I'm weeding out the ones who really here for this. You feel me? I'm really, like, attracting the ones who understand what I'm talking about. Like, bruh, like, you're doing yourself a disservice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not me if you feel like you don't trust me or you don't, understand the platform. That's a Google search. That's a phone call. I keep saying y'all can call me. I keep saying y'all can video chat me. I keep saying I'm a real person. I'm not about to keep acting like I'm a fucking AI generator or some shit. Like, nigga, I'm a person with feelings. Like, maybe I'll hop on here more and be less shy in 2026. Like, y'all killing me. But it's like, when I do talk to y'all and we do have these conversations back and forth in the DM, like, the mindset is ridiculous. Like, and I need you to chill. I need you to chill and, like, check it. If you ain't put up to 5,000 to 10,000 into your brand yet, don't sit here and tell me what type of shows you will and will not do. Don't do that. If you ain't booked your own mini tour yet in a, vicinity of several independent places and spaces, I don't care, from, little Irish pubs to your local open mic venue. Like, if you ain't done these things for yourself and packaged it properly, if you ain't, I don't know, opened up for a headliner yet, if you haven't done, like, the major 1 through 5 things to do as an independent artist yet, on your own, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me crazy, bro. Because it's really doing you a disservice, because it really just shows to me as a marketing manager and brand manager that you don't know what you're doing as an artist. Not because you're, conflicted about the show, but because you don't know how to take an opportunity and market it for yourself to make it the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how to, like, market, and that's not okay. Because even if you don't want to, let's say, hire an agency or hire somebody like a marketing manager, or just get one-off services from, like, a la carte website or something, you should be doing something on your own. If you don't want to do those things that, encompass getting another person to help you streamline all of that, you should be doing that on your own. Meaning, you should be using ChatGPT. How do I create a marketing plan for my music brand? And outside of ChatGPT, you should be going to your local small business, center in your city and asking, hey, y'all got free resources for somebody who can help me break down this business plan I just created off ChatGPT? They help me make it, but I need somebody to help me break it down and understand it, so I can know what I'm doing with my music career for the future, for the next 5 years that I'm trying to do this, because I'm trying to make X amount of money, this amount, for this, break this down for this, do this. Like, it's like, it's asinine if you're telling me what you will and won't do when you ain't did shit yet. And I know you ain't did shit yet because I can look at your Instagram and your whole media, whatever link in your bio, like, and I can just know I've been doing this for so many years, like studying it, researching it, really doing it in the field, paying for it, putting my own money up. Like, I don't understand the logic. So it has to change. If you want to be able to float and survive in the music industry and the independent world in 2026, put your money up. What you think everybody else is doing? The whole industry is changing. Where is the mainstream at right now? It's going down the hot lava shit. It's not nowhere. So artists is doing what they got to do and paying what they need to do, paying what they need to pay to do what they need to do. Like, genuinely, like, it's artists all over the world making an independent route to success very successful for themselves because they love to pay for their lifestyle. They love to figure out ways to put their own money up to figure this out because you have the most freedom that way. Like, where the hell else you think the show is going to come from if you're on a base independent level? If you're on a base independent level and you don't have a manager bringing you shows, you need to be on indieonthemove.com. You need to be using afton.com. You need to be literally, like I said, going through your I don't know, your downtown, figuring out what venues book artists. You know what I'm saying? If they're not booking them, how can you figure out how to host your own show? But then y'all complain about selling tickets. So it's like, okay, the mindset, it has to shift because let's say you book your own show, you get your own venue. Let's say it's a small town venue somewhere in the middle of your inner city and you get it. They give you a nice little deal, but they say you have to sell tickets to get the deal. Which you just not gonna do it because you feel like I shouldn't have to sell tickets. Who the fuck are you? Are you on the radio? Are you Drake? Are you Kendrick? Are you Cole? You feel me? Like, real talk. Like, no shade, but like, are you Cudi? Like, as much as y'all feel like everybody should know who you are, if you don't market, no one knows you. If you're not consistently marketing your ass off, no one knows who you are. And no one's going to care unless you have something to show and prove on why they should care. Meaning, a Rolodex full of shows that you've done before in several different venues, maybe several different cities or several different venues within your own city. So they can show and have proof that you are worth doing said show in their venue. I don't care if it's the whitest, racist owner ever. They was doing fine without you. So you have to prove and always show and prove why you're needed in this market. Whether independent or mainstream. Because a mainstream, you could be on a label. They could book a whole venue for you. If you don't sell that bitch out and pack that shit out with tickets, whether you're headlining for someone else's show or they're giving you the opportunity to do your own tour or whatever. If you don't pack that bitch out after they put all them dollars into you streaming wise, marketing wise, touring wise, if you don't do that shit, you're off, shelved for years. Might as well should have stayed independent. But if you're going to do independent, you got to put in that work. Literally. Every day. To the point where it's just like your 9-to-5 schedule. You got a schedule. You got a time you clock in. You got things you do throughout your day on your 9-to-5. That's the same way you should be doing your music. The same exact way. If you're not, there are resources in every city, every 50 states that will help you for free because they're business resources. Because this is the music business. Whether you're an independent artist or not, this is a business. So the mindset has to shift. You're not paying to play. You shouldn't be playing nothing. This should be a serious thing for you. This should be, you are the CEO of your music career if you're independent. This is not a game. You're not playing nothing. You should know how to take an opportunity and flip it. Just like y'all talk about flipping everything else in this shit. Stop playing with your own self. Flip your life. Flip your destiny and really make some shit shake. And stop wasting niggas' time to actually build platforms up with proof and their own profit, their own money, put their own bread up. Like, nigga, stop coming at me. Y'all gonna stop coming at me crazy this year. I promise you. Like, I'll be giving out hugs and love, bruh. Hugs and love. Don't do that. I'm just telling you. You feel me? Because I know I've been around from independent artists to major celebrities. Like, and the major celebrities that I'm around are independent. You would think that they're like, oh my God, astronomically signed to, when I book Damani is independent. That's T.I. son, but T.I. son is independent still. When I work with Nipsey, independent. Chip, independent. David Banner, independent. These are independent artists. Whether they were with a label before, got off of it, or never signed one and did it all themselves the whole time and still doing it by themselves. They're independent. Proof that the type of caliber of artists I'm talking about can actually break down that door. But you gotta put your money up. Ain't none of these people I just named doing none of that shit you see them doing without putting some money up. Whether they're literally figuring out through grants, maybe somebody got to get a loan, maybe they hustling before, they even hit the camera and they got the money saved up already. I don't know. We don't know. But however you get the money is how you get the money. But you got to put your own money up. Ain't nobody doing this shit for free. So your mindset has to change. That's all I'm here. That's my rant for the day. Just stop talking to me crazy in my DM. Because y'all be blowing my mind. And it's really just a lack of education. So I'm here to always educate. Like I say, I do marketing management. We can always hop on a Zoom call. I've been talking to artists for the past 2 weeks about all of this stuff. So if you're really serious, like I keep telling everybody, we can link and do all of this after South by Southwest and really get in the gutter with it and talk to you about what's going on with your music brand. Until then, I'm super, super balls to the wall with this promotion for the show. But like I said, we can lock in after the show. But if you ain't got that proof in the pudding, don't be talking to me like you crazy. You feel me? I still love you, but don't talk to me like you crazy. You feel me? Because I really do this. I really do this. So, I just wanted to hop on here and tell y'all that so many ways to be successful in the independent music industry. You just got to do the work. That's it. You just got to do the work. All right. I love y'all.